All right, what the hell is a session in GA4? You've probably seen the metrics, maybe even reported on it, but do you know what it actually means anymore? If you feel confused, don't worry, you're not alone. This is the most common question I get asked, so let me break it down without the tech jargon. Now, the problem is that GA4 has changed a lot, and one of the biggest changes is how it counts sessions. In the past, in Universal Analytics, a session was strict and clear. It started when a user visited your site and ended at midnight, or if the UTM changed. In GA4, though, it is totally different. It's event based. And what that means is that sessions work differently now. This is a continuation, and this is the GA4 model. So, what's different now? GA4 treats sessions as events. They're recorded by session ID, which is unique to a session. Think of it in this sequence. A user visits and starts a session and then fires multiple events. So in plain English, a session starts when a user visits your website and does any action on it, and it ends after 30 minutes of inactivity. This action could be anything, a scroll, a click, or just a page view. So, okay, Aish, does that mean a session is a page view? Does it mean you have a new session for each device the user goes to, or does it change with the UTM? The answer to all these questions are no. A session continues across devices, UTMs, and pages, and it only ends after 30 minutes of inactivity. Now, some things to remember and keep in mind is that you can have multiple sessions per user and multiple events per session. One session can have multiple page views, and you can have a session without a page view too. Don't get too confused by this, it rarely happens, but if you need more information around this, drop me a comment. Hi, I'm Aish. I'm a data analyst who's worked in the digital world for over half a decade now. I've seen it all, the Google Analytics transition, BigQuery setups, messy dashboards, and teams trying to make sense of decisions which are half-baked. Working across FMCG, banks, super funds, and agencies, I've learned that the problems are often the same. Most stakeholders struggle with data, so I'm here to make it simple for you. This is why I started offering audits, training, and support to make data actually useful. If that's something you need, you're in the right place. Now, circling back, what are some common misunderstandings people have? Users are not sessions, they aren't the same. One user can have 5 or more sessions in a day. Sessions are not views or page views. Page views start when you visit a page. So if you go from the home page to a product page, I will have 2 page views and 1 session. If I land on the home page and come back after 30 minutes of inactivity and do not refresh the home page, I will have 2 sessions but 1 page view. See how they're different? Now, this example also depends on your GA4 setup. And finally, session-based events are not the same as user-based events. This could be an entire video on itself, so I'm not going to dig into it any further. Sessions can be confusing at times. If GA4 loses data midway, sometimes you'll get unusual data. Events that don't belong to a session, page views that don't belong to any sessions, etc. So if your sessions look weird or funny, it might be an issue with tracking, filters, or spam. It's not always you. Now, let's go to some real life use cases of where sessions actually are used. I would say I use sessions all the time, but it is essential if you're running campaigns. Sessions show you who's visiting across how many pages. If you want to know which landing page performs best, sessions help you see that. One of my favorite metrics is sessions with conversions because that shows real intent. Now, a quick recap. So circling back to what a session is. A session starts when a user visits your website and ends after 30 minutes of inactivity. They are not page views or users, and they do not change with device or pages or UTMs. Finally, don't stress if your sessions look different. Try to understand why. Still confused? I can take a quick look at your GA4 or just give you a quick training. I'm offering a free 15-minute GA4 session with no fluff. Just send me your questions and I'll tackle them. And if you find this video helpful, like it or share with someone else who's still trying to figure out GA4.